Well, we got the storm. I kind of swept this up here, like that's about that deep here, all over the front yard. We had wind, and so I've been trying to sweep, shovel. There's all kinds of advertising on the radios. Don't travel, the roads are bad, there's vehicles in the ditch everywhere, and you know, wind up with power outages and stuff like that. Like, it's not a thing we want. When you start, weather's up and down. Temperature was warm, then it was cold, then we get into freezing rain, we got fog, so power lines get pretty heavy. And you know, are you prepared for anything that could happen like that? I hope so. You know, could have power outages that could be down for quite a while. I mean, you know, I've been watching the news, and you know, look at LA, really bad over there, man. Poor guys, thousands lost their homes. But you know, if you flee, you know, you take what you can with you, and try and have something, you know, just whether it's food, you know, freezers, different things that, you know, they're full of food. If you can take something and pack with you to keep them things cool, at least you have a little something with you. But I got to get some snow cleaned up, and we're going to get on and show you how I got prepared here for the storm. Okay guys, there is an AC300. This is a 3,000 watt inverter. Now the AC300 is not a standalone power unit. It has to have a battery pack with it, and this has a bigger inverter and a lot of different things that you can do. Just showing you a few of the, got your RV plug there, 30 amp, and so this is BLUETTI's AC300, and it's paired up here with the B300K battery, which is 2764 watt hours. So it has to have a battery with it. They sell these, and they can be connected to up to 4 B300 batteries. This one, of course, I have the 300K, but you can connect them up with 4. You can connect this unit like this and another unit like this. You can actually tie in split phase power and that kind of thing. Now it comes with 20 amp plugs here. We have 6 of them, so there's a lot of stuff that you can plug in. You have 24 volt 10 amp DC cigarette lighter, and a 12 volt DC plug here for so there's different connections you can get. Now this unit comes with got a little list of things, charging cables and that kind of thing. So the power unit comes with the AC charging cable, comes with manufacturer DC charging cable for solar, car, or lead acid batteries, a car charging cable, so, and the manual and a warranty card and certificate of QC pass. So a lot of people might think that this, you can just buy this unit and use it separately. You cannot. It won't turn on. There is no battery in here. There's more technology in the inverters and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to just show you a few things here. Now I do have it plugged in. Everything's off. It also has 2 outputs on the top here, 15 watt wireless charging. You have cell phones and stuff like that around. It has USB-C 1, and it has USB-A 2 18 watt and USB-A 5 volt DC 3 amp. So it's got a lot of features here. Now when you order the unit, you'll get a cable, or if you order extra batteries, you will get another cable with each battery, so that we have other ports here on the unit itself and on the battery. So you just go from this port down to the next battery, from that port to the next battery, so on and so forth. So here I have my AC cable. So you have through power, so that even if you don't have this wired in so that it is, you know, hooked into your house system, if you have power outages, like we just had the big storm here and we get power out different places all over, and so having a unit like this, you know, you can just grab 3 or 4 extension cords, you can plug them into here, things that you absolutely need, maybe to run your furnace, if you got natural gas or something like that, or especially in the summertime, or if you have deep freezes in the house or refrigerators, you can run extension cords here and you can turn it on and run, and it kind of gives you a rundown on what all you can run, how long you can run it. You know, if you're in that situation, you probably shouldn't be using your microwave or different things like that. You want the battery to last. You don't know how long the power is going to be out. So this is really being prepared and having a unit like this, you know, with 3 or 4 batteries. They stack all together. They're the same size. They stack up nicely, and you know, if your power is out, things happen all over the world, as we know. What's gone on down in LA there with fires and stuff like that. You know, if you have a trailer and you have to evacuate, you can always load up a freezer full of food, and you know, even if you have a solar panel handy that you can plug into it, and if not, I mean, you know, this you can plug into your car to be charging it while you're traveling, and it's running your freezer, which is pretty important to keep that kind of stuff, you know, that you're going to lose. So you may be able to return home and have all your food still intact. So just preparing for storms and that kind of thing, one has to be somewhat ready for anything. We don't know, between tornadoes, hurricanes, fires, floods, those kind of things happen. And so I'm going to see if there's enough light here. I'm going to just show you a little bit. You know, there is accessories here that you can buy, extra accessories, 30 amp charge cable, feeds, you know, 5 or 6 different, you know, you can get the sub panels, you can get all that stuff if you're an electrician. So, and so your unit, it gives you an example here, gives you a little basic of the screen, and how many, of course with this unit when it's on, we have 64 watt hours. Now, it gives you recharging times and stuff here, like, you know, I charge mine up, and it charges pretty fast. And, you know, you're charging, if you're charging and you have 2 B300 batteries, it's going to charge up in 2 hours or less. So, you know, different things now. You know, we're charging, it's a 300 watt inverter max, but it has a surge capacity up to 6,000 watts. And you know, if you're running that much, you're running it pretty hard, and it's not gonna last long, you know. But for backup, like say just dropping into the things that are important in case of an emergency, having backup, and the power goes out, and you can just grab an extension cord, plug in your refrigerator, and have it done. But so we'll power it up, and I'll just give you a quick show you on the screen. So we hold it for a second here, and you'll see that as it powered up, the battery here also has an on-off, but it powered the battery up automatically with the unit. So that's what it runs off. This is the unit's battery. So this has a very simple touch screen here, so you can, you want your AC on, turn your AC on. If you want your DC on, turn it on. Shows you here DC load, AC load, if you have grid plugged in, and or if you have solar, how many watts are coming in. You have home page, you have settings. You download the app, and you can run this that way. So and AC off. So we are at 77%. Hopefully we have a lot of glare happening. So I'm going to just show you, I have brought the cord in, so I'm going to just try and do this with one hand, and we're going to plug the extension cord in. So I have my little generator outside running, so as you can see right here, it shows that I have AC power plugged in. Now this one in particular is charging at about 1537 watts. So it does not take long to charge up when it's charging like that. So you can charge it right up. If you have 2 batteries, of course, with it, then you know, you're going to have a lot more power. And so yes, just touch screen. So if it goes off, you just come in and just touch the screen and it comes on, and easy to read. So, you know, giving yourself 2 B300K or B300s, you're at 6144 watt hours of storage, which you can run a long time. A lot of people don't know what they can run. If they followed my channel at all, I also have a smaller unit that I have the B300K hooked to, and I run a refrigerator, a full-size refrigerator, freezer, and all my lights and internet and computer and all that stuff. I run that off AC300L. So this unit allows me to have 4 of these batteries instead of just 2. So it gives me a lot more options. But hooking it into your grid as a system, get a transfer switch and all that stuff. Electricians know. I'm not an electrician, so they know how to hook it all up. There's good diagrams of, you know, in the book how to hook it all up. And so, yeah, so we've been charging, we're at 79% already, and that's only been 3 minutes. So the unit charges up, but like I say, just misconception maybe a lot of people have, that you can just get this unit and it's bigger than the AC300L, or, you know, things like that, but you have to have the battery with it. It doesn't run, it doesn't have its own battery pack. So just some of the important tips and being prepared. There's, for an electrician to understand, but there's hooking 2 AC300s, and they each have a B300 battery, and how the wiring, and up to your sub panel, and then into your main panel. So things like that are very important to someone that, you know, has maybe a lot of things. You have a bigger home, you just want to protect it because of power outages and different things like that. You get something like that, get it hooked up. I'd like to thank BLUETTI for sponsoring today's video and others. There's a very good unit, and for getting it set up is really actually simple. This is set up right here in my living room. If I want to have it just set up and take the cord and plug it into the wall so that it's powered up and it's charging all the time. You can have maybe a night lamp, or you can have something plugged into it, charging your phones on top of it. It can sit there and just look pretty, and when it comes to power outages or anything like that, you have it right there to plug in. Or for RVs, I guess, if you want to buy a unit like this and a couple of batteries, and you can plug your RV in here, that power is going to last you quite a while. Say there's optional cords and all that stuff to buy, so if you're buying one and you want to use it for different things, make sure you know what you're going to use it for and what cords that you need. We have a list that there is actually quite a few optional items here, you know, on this page here, your different cords. These are all optional, so it's being prepared. And as we had the storm, many of you following me know that I'm off-grid, so the storm didn't affect me, but the neighbors had power outages, and towns not far away had power outages. So I encourage you to be prepared, and you can look at this unit. You're going to get a discount code on my channel. I will leave the links, and you get a discount code. So you're going to save 5%, and if you get set up and think you need a little more battery power than 2, you can add 3, or you can add 4, and so then you're set. I mean, they stack nice. You can put them in a closet somewhere or whatever. So thank you all for watching, and I hope that with a little bit of information that I could share with you, just a little rundown on it. It's got a great unit, and we're going to be getting some more solar panels and getting it set up that way. But I really hope that people, I mean, if you look at the news, like say, watch around the world what's going on, and we got to be somewhat prepared. It might be just one thing, right? Just protecting your frozen goods or things like that in case of power outages. So thank you all for watching, and we will catch you again.